I'm Claire Pritchard, I'm the CEO of GCDA. We're a kind of community development organisation. We've been around for 33 years. We work in 4 areas, that's social enterprise, public health programmes, the creation of community hubs and training. What the Healthy Workplace Charter has helped us realise is that the understanding around public health wasn't across the whole team. Just because we're delivering health programmes doesn't mean to say people are adopting the things that we're teaching other people.
I'm Cathy Smart, I'm Head of Business Support Services for Charlton Athletic Community Trust. Charlton Athletic Community Trust is the charitable arm of Charlton Athletic Football Club. We had many of the processes already in place. However, this really focused our minds in actually pulling it all together.
My name's Kevin Moore, I'm the Chief Executive of Future Path, and we specialise in supporting unemployed people suffering from anxiety and depression to help them turn their lives around and find employment. Staff motivation is key to our world. The more motivated staff are, the more motivation they can pass on. It's infectious.
I'm Tara Donnelly, the Managing Director of the Health Innovation Network. And the Health Innovation Network exists to speed up good things happening across health and social care across the 12 boroughs of South London. Well, we do lots of work trying to keep people well and avoiding diseases like diabetes and orthopaedic problems, so it makes perfect sense to try and keep our staff healthy in the same way.
My name is Fanula Bonner and I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Mental Health First Aid England. We're a training organisation whose ambition is to train the population of England to improve the mental health literacy of the population. We were a small organisation, rapidly growing, and needed to move into a larger office space. And we did what most offices do, we laid our offices out in a nice linear fashion, and the impact of that was the increased isolation amongst our staff.
I'm Chris Minot, the manager at Greenwich Housing Rights. We're a small charity that works across South East London. We provide free legal advice on housing problems such as homelessness, eviction and housing benefit. Charities our size are expected to do a lot more with diminishing resources. We're working with vulnerable clients, so it has a big impact on the staff delivering those frontline services.
Hi, I'm John Allison. I'm the Health and Wellbeing Manager for Momentum Worldwide. We're a total brand and experience agency working with some very exciting brands. It can be a very sedentary lifestyle, constantly behind your desk, always at the computer, so we're very keen to try and alleviate stress and make sure everyone's happy and keep them really healthy.
I'm Harpinder Priest, I'm the Clinical Governance Manager and Operational Lead for Health and Safety and Wellbeing at Southwark CCG. Southwark CCG is a clinical commissioning group. It's made up of 44 GP practices and is responsible for healthcare in the borough of Southwark. We want to create an organisation that people want to come and work at. The difficulties can sometimes be that we are individually aware of health initiatives locally in the area. It's a question of bringing all that information together.
By following the principles of the Charter, we've actually identified a few holes in our project which we've now plugged. And now we have a really holistic approach to health and wellbeing here in Momentum Worldwide.
The whole ethos around health and wellbeing has become quite a buzzword in the office. People are now coming to work on their bikes. The walking club has definitely encouraged people to go out on their own now and have a walk or with colleagues in the office. People wear pedometers now and people are actually comparing how many steps they've done during the day. We also had an event with our Down syndrome programme, and it was called the Upbeats Walk, where staff with their families, friends and a few Charlton legends did a 7-mile walk on a Saturday from the training ground at Sparrows Lane to the Valley.
We provide work bicycles, we do give people expenses for walking and cycling. We've got involved with Fitbug, which is a walking challenge, more recently September. I think implementing the Charter is a really helpful core kind of strategic move, because even if you just want to look at this materialistically, commercially, a healthy workplace is a more productive workplace. You know, there's going to be less conflict, there's going to be less time off, you're going to have happier staff, you're going to have healthier staff. So it's a really practical, pragmatic approach.
When we started talking about this, we found we had a qualified yoga instructor on the staff who was happy to provide a free lesson once a week, which has been incredibly popular, oversubscribed in fact. So we were really fortunate from that point of view. But I think being small, we can be quite agile and just implement things the same afternoon, which is helpful.
We took the decision to change the layout of our organisation, so we created hubs which generated more team working, friendlier office environment, and people were able to mix but also maintain privacy if they needed to get their head down and work. It also meant that we could create an eating space for the team, so we created a kitchen place and encouraged people to join in, have meals together, so move people away from eating at their desks.
We have a staff suggestions box which is being used currently. We also have a health and wellbeing notice board which lists the activities that are going on for the following month.
We've got a whole health improvement team that go around the borough giving health advice on a mobile unit, and they brought that to the workplace, and we offered free health checks to all our staff. So the reaction from staff has been extremely positive.
One of the initiatives we introduced was to hand out a pedometer and a coaster to each of our staff members. The coaster had writing on it reminding staff to take a break.
The workplace charter has really helped us make sure that this does go across the whole organisation and the whole team.
I would encourage any small business that's serious about providing a positive environment for its staff to go for commitment level. It provides that framework that allows you to look and check you're doing things right, and where you find you're not complying, to really think about how you could bring in that kind of measure to the business in a way that suits your business.
Well, I think we all need to look after ourselves, and providing ways to do that at work makes really good sense, both morally and from a business perspective.